Hey there, Saki here from Saki Tech, and in today's video I would like to share 5 actual hidden features for the Samsung Galaxy S8 or the S8 Plus that you probably haven't heard about. As a matter of fact, I can guarantee that you never saw the first hidden feature ever throughout your ownership of the S8 or the S8 Plus. So let's dive in and discover some awesome stuff that's been hidden from you. Now, before we dive in, I quickly would like to mention that I partner with Lastpass to bring you this video. Lastpass is a free password management app that you can grab right now from the Play Store, so go grab it. Now, I don't know about you, but I hate trying to remember passwords for hundreds of different websites. And it drives me insane when I have to reset a password over and over again because I keep forgetting my passwords and getting locked out of accounts. Well, all that's over. Because thanks to Lastpass, I no longer have to write, remember, or reset passwords. Because it allows me to save and keep track of all my passwords, keeps me sane, and puts all my passwords on autopilot in one centralized location. And of course, you don't have to log in every single time anymore. Lastpass will do it for you. So go download it right now. It is a top-class app and it's free to grab. And now, let's dive in. Alright, so the first tip requires that you guys go into the phone dialer and just type in a special code. Now, just a quick warning, when you do type in this code, it's going to increase the brightness of your screen to maximum. Now, here's the code that you need to enter. *, number sign, 0, * number sign. Okay, so as soon as you do that, as you can see, the brightness of the screen just went up and you got access to this super secret diagnostic menu. And of course, I have to lower the brightness so you guys can actually see what is going on. So as you can see, we have a long list of menu, and basically every single button in this menu makes sure that the given title is working properly. So for example, on the top you have red, green, blue. If I tap on red, it's going to check the way the red color works. All right, and if you tap it again, it goes back into the menu. If you tap on green, it shows the green colors. If you tap on the blue, it shows the blue colors. And the reason you want to do this is to make sure that the color accuracy and the colors on your phone are working properly. You can even check the status of your LED light. So on the top here, there's an LED status indicator light. And to make sure that it's working properly, you tap on this thing, and that's going to light that up in red. If you tap it again, it's going to do green. If you tap it again, it's going to do it blue. And if you tap it again, it's going to go out. It's going to say the end and tap it. So that means it's working properly. The funny thing is you can check just about everything. You can even check the vibration. So if I tap this, the phone's going to vibrate. It's going to continue to vibrate, so be careful with that. And it's just going to show you that it's in fact working. You can check the cameras. That's the mega cam, that's the rear camera, that's the front camera. You can even check the speaker functionality. So if I tap on speaker, it's going to start to actually play a song just to check the status of the speakers at maximum volume. So if I tap this guy, there you go. So tap it again to stop it. And you can do some really advanced things. If you tap on sensor, it'll take you into the sensor menu that basically checks to make sure every single sensor on your phone, such as the proximity sensor, the barometer, the light sensor, the gyroscope sensor, is working properly. And you can individually check the functionality of these guys. Now that was it was sensing when I go like this, the screen turns green. It's checking the functionality of the sensors right here that normally are used for hand gestures on your phone. Now when you're in this menu, to exit this menu, what you want to do is you want to tap the back button twice, okay? Otherwise you're just going to get stuck in that menu. And then when you're completely done with this menu, just tap it again twice to exit back to the phone dialer, and that's it. Alright, so I readjusted my camera to make sure that you guys can see everything. So let's move on to the next tip. Let's launch the camera. This one is hidden in the camera. And then as you can see, here's a shutter button. So anytime you want to take a picture, you tap the shutter button, it takes a picture. Now in some instances, I've noticed that the location of that shutter button is not quite convenient based on how you're holding your phone. So what you could do is you can actually move it around. All you want to do is you want to tap on the settings and then go all the way down and enable the floating camera button. You enable this guy, and now when you go back to your camera, you have a floating shutter button that you can actually take and put anywhere, okay? And again, it serves the same functionality as this guy. If you tap this, takes a picture. If you tap this, it takes a picture. And the best thing is you can put this anywhere that you want, all right? So that's the floating camera button. Let's move on to the next hidden feature. Now this one is my absolute favorite features because it has to do with answering your phone calls. Now normally you get a phone call and you have to basically swipe on the screen. So what I like to do is I like to have a physical button to answer any phone calls and also end phone calls. So what you want to do is go to your phone, tap on this settings screen, tap on the settings, and then from here tap on answering and ending calls. If you tap this guy, over here it says you can press the volume up to actually answer calls, all right? And then you can press volume key to end a call. So that's a great option for me because I like tactile feedback when I'm actually doing something as important as taking a call or in some cases ending a call. So anytime somebody gives you a call, you know, the normal screen will show up. It's going to have the normal buttons. You can use the touchscreen, but if you really want, all you do is you tap on the volume up key and it's going to take the call. It's going to accept the call, and when your call is done, you say goodbye. You press the power button here and that's going to end the calls. Now there's one more feature here that is called automatic answering, that automatically answers any call that is incoming after 2 rings. If that's something you're looking to do, you can enable that, but I would make sure that that one is actually disabled. Alright, so let's move on to the next hidden feature. Now this one has to do with controlling the sound effects and the sound quality of your smartphone. So what you want to do is you want to go to the settings and then go to sounds and vibration, and all the way at the bottom you're going to see something that says advanced, and it's going to say sound quality and effects, which is going to allow you to customize these settings. If you tap this, there's a whole menu here that deals with sound effects and sound quality. The best part is there's a built-in equalizer that you can actually tweak. This is the basic mode, and then this is the advanced mode for people that are more well-versed in this topic. But if you do go to basic, now this is the advanced, so you can actually change and tweak these settings as you please, okay? And if you go to basic, this is for people that are not too advanced, but it still requires some knowledge of these things. So basically, if you want more bass, you can just move this dial, okay? That's maximum bass. If instead of the bass you want treble, you just go to treble, all right? It's a really nice natural interface over here. And if you look over there, you can also change the equalizer to focus on vocal music or instrumental music. Again, all you do is you twist it around as you please, like a real life knob. Now let me go down really quick, and I just want to show you guys this these things here. These 3 options are going to become available as soon as you plug in a headphone or an earphone into the headphone jack at the bottom, and then from there you can actually do some upscaling, you can do some surround sound effects, you can do this amp pro mode, and you can also play with the concert hall option. All right, so these are the sound quality and effects, and these are some great features. Let's move on to the next tip. Now I'm pretty sure that a lot of you guys know that the phone comes with an always on display. So basically when you turn off your screen, a little screen just keeps on, gives you the time, gives you a little graphic, and gives you some other information such as missed notifications on your screen, even when your screen is turned off. That's why it's called always on display. So the always on display resides in lock screen and security. And again, I'm sure a lot of you guys already know this, but just hang on for a second. So lock screen and security, if you go to always on display, you can enable these things so they can actually show up on your lock screen when your phone is turned off. And as you can see, you can customize all these guys as you please. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like. You can change the color, and these are the kind of things that you're going to see on your lock screen, which is fantastic. Now these are not the only always on screens available. You can actually go and download many more from the theme store. So press and hold on the screen, go to the wallpapers and themes, and all the way in the end it says AODs. So if you tap AODs, that is in fact the always on display. And it's astounding how many always on displays you can download right here that look absolutely phenomenal. Okay, so if I go to the top over here, I can just scroll through these beautiful always on displays. Take a look at that. Okay, the world. You can have this on your lock screen. You can go back here. You can go through all these gorgeous always on displays. There we go. Well, that may not be so gorgeous, but I'm sure somebody will like it. So let's go back and let's take a look at that tiger. Absolutely beautiful. Beautiful. All right. So make sure that you go one step further in using your always on displays. And that was the last tip. All right, so that brings us to the end of this video. Make sure to subscribe to Saki Tech for more videos like these. And of course, if you use Instagram or Twitter, make sure to follow me on both at Saki Tech Online. Have a fantastic day.